Hi everyone, this is Zdenek, and alongside me tonight is Helene. Welcome to another Interactive English. As always, I am joined by one of the members of the Achievers Chamber, and this time is Helen herself, our admin. How are you doing, Helen?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
I'm glad to hear that. It's not my first time recording something today. I've already done a long podcast with Ben Gill from To the Point English with Ben.
Oh, it has been a
So
long time. Huh?
it's been a while since I talked to him. It's I think it's quite a good podcast as well, and it's about exams. So that will
Mhm.
be about his expertise. However, tonight we have got something else planned, and I came up with this idea. Basically, it's not really my idea. I have to be honest with you. It's something that is used in the CPE exam, and that's the triplets. Basically, you have got a word which has three different meanings and it appears in three different sentences, but you have it gapped. So you don't know the word. You cannot see the word. You have to complete the gaps with the same word. So you have got three different sentences, the same word used, but you don't know which one it is. And the word has always a different meaning. Do you know which one I'm describing? Am I saying it clearly?
I know this exercise, so it's not a mystery to me. Uh, I guess it might be a bit obscure for people listening to us,
Hmm.
but along the way they will understand.
Of
So
course
I'm not
they
worried.
will, because obviously I'm planning to show it on the screen. So, unfortunately, this is the last time you will see us in such high uh, image, not high image, high resolution, or large image, let's say, because we're going to be reduced into a
No, don't
tiny
to be
window,
reduced.
which will be barely noticeable. How is that? How is
Me
that
barely
making you?
noticeable.
How is that making you
Are you
feel,
sure it's
Helen?
even possible?
How is that making you feel?
You won't silence me this way. You
Yeah,
won't succeed in this
it
endeavor.
it may make us feel slightly more insignificant than we are, but rest assured, we will still be there, watching and talking to you. Anyway, obviously, as always, you guys are welcome to take part in this. This is a quiz that I prepared for Helen, and I don't think it's too hard. Famous last words. If it is harder, then obviously we will appreciate your help. I think I remember the answers. I don't actually haven't written them down, but I think I do remember them. So also you may recognize some names in the triplets because I have decided to do something interesting. I don't want to reveal the secret yet, so just keep watching, and you will find out in no time. So, would you say
Yeah,
you're ready to go, Helen?
yeah, of course.
All right, so I'm going to share my screen. If any of you are watching this live, please let us know how it looks when two people get minimized because I haven't seen it for a while. So, hang on, I need to find the right tab. Here we go. So, here is the first triplet, and it is about our dear friend Jolly. So so there are 10 questions or 10 triplets, and each of them is dedicated to a different Achievers Chamber member. Unfortunately, uh, you are not there, and I'm not there, Helen, because I thought that there might be enough of us here in this video. So,
Okay.
and by the way, I know there are way more Achievers Chamber members than the names that I am, you know, showing you today, but it is what it is. So the first one is Jolly. As you can see, there are three sentences, and each time there is a gap. And you should fill in each of these gaps with exactly the same word. I'm going
Yeah.
to read those sentences for you, Helen, and as I'm reading it, obviously you can read with me, and feel free to answer once. I guess let me read it first, and then you can answer. If you don't know, just we can ask for some advice, or I can give you some hints, or whatever. So Jolly decided to beep for president in the upcoming election. The water was so polluted that it made Jolly's eyes beep. Jolly loves to beep early in the morning before the streets get crowded. Or what do you think, Helen?
Well, first of all, we can rule out wake up. It doesn't match, and it has to be only one word.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what to to pres to present, but it doesn't match
Actually,
at
what I will
all.
say is that it's always some kind of not basic word, but quite a common word. It's a common word. So
It depends on the. It depends, but yeah, you made the quiz. So if you say that in your sentences the word is quite simple,
I made the quiz, but I also used ChatGPT to help me. Yeah, so there some things I did by myself, other things were done by ChatGPT. Let's put it that way. It was a collaboration project with ChatGPT. So I'm crediting ChatGPT as well.
to
So
cheer for president, to cry for president, to
mm, so okay.
well,
Let me give you some clues here. So I think okay. So the last one. This is something I like doing myself, and you know, it's something that makes you walk faster. You no longer walk when you do that. The first one is also what the
to
president
crawl,
candidates.
but that does
The
nothing.
pres.
Nothing fits.
What do
It,
the president candidates do in the campaign? What do they do before they get elected, or not elected? What do they have?
campaign
Yeah, they have to have a campaign, and there's a collocation which goes with this verb that where we are looking for.
and
And also number
collocation
two, it's when Helen, when you are sick or ill, one of the symptoms you may have is that your nose
each
itches. No,
cheese.
no, no, no. Uh, something
You love to itch
so,
to
so,
itch,
so-
Olin.
something trickles down. Something trickles down your cheeks from the nose, right? If it's too much,
Dri- uh,
it's a
drip.
sim. Hmm. So it's a really really simple verb. So once again, you can walk. Well, what happens if you decide to go faster?
Oh, oh, jeez. To run for president,
Yeah.
your eyes run.
Yeah, it's like you have a runny nose, you can have runny eyes, right? Obviously. Yeah, you can say that.
Weird,
It's
but
yeah, it's
if you
just
say so,
yeah, it's well, I've seen this before, yeah. I guess it's
not
more
me,
common for
obviously.
the nose, but mhm. Yeah, you get tears in your eyes, right? You get teary
Mm.
eyes. So, which of these three sentences do you think is sort of let's have an additional challenge after we after we check the correct answer and successfully complete the gap. We can also speculate which of the three sentences is the most plausible one. What do you think?
I would say the third one for
The
this
third
batch.
one? Well, we will have to ask Jolly if she's an early riser and if she indeed is into jogging, because I have no clue. But I would personally vote for the second one or the third one. All right, I'm gonna quickly check if there are some people in the chat. All right, there's Anissa here. Hi, Anissa. Anissa says hi. Lucas says that he's got this one. Hi, guys. How have you been? That's the message from Eliox. And Lucas correctly answered that is run. So here is the second one. Coincidence. We just had a comment from him. Can you believe it? Right. So Lucas flicked the something switch, and the room was flooded with brightness. Lucas's backpack was heavy, but luckily it was equipped with beep straps. The candle cast a soft beep on the wall, creating a cozy atmosphere in Lucas's apartment.
Ah, jeez, jeez. Doesn't seem to be the light
To be
switch.
honest, I would personally go for this word, flipped, instead of flicked. But I guess flicked can also be used. This is don't forget this was made by ChatGPT, so and I only quickly went over it. Didn't have so much time. So
Um, so the first one could be light switch, but light straps back was heavy, but luckily it was equipped with um, I don't know what the straps has to do with the heaviness of the backpack. Um, with sleek straps, the candle cast a soft
so what would you say?
uh, halo shadow. Um, um, can I have the first letter?
Letter. Well, I think we don't have to do that. I'll just say that you got it right because it is indeed the word light. Yeah. So Lucas flipped the light switch. That's obvious, right? You just flip the switch.
But what is a light strap? And
Light is the opposite of heavy as well, Helen. Yeah. So I know it's a bit weird, but it does kind of make sense considering this is made by ChatGPT. We have to take it with a pinch of salt.
no,
'Cause-
my question is,
Yeah.
in what ways having light, not heavy straps on a
Uh,
backpack makes any
Imagine
difference while
I
you're
I
hiking
I
whatsoever?
I agree with you that this sentence
So,
is a bit
because
weird,
if
but
the
it.
sentence makes no sense, how can you expect me to guess the word?
Okay, I will bring it up to the developer of ChatGPT next thing in the morning. How about that?
Uh, for the next one, can you please quickly correct the sentences if needed?
I look. I
So I
had.
won't
I
be so much at large
hang on. I did look at it actually, and
lost.
I thought
Lost or
to me this was logical, but obviously your brain does not work in the same way as mine. In my
we
opinion,
already know that. We already stated that many times.
I know. In my opinion, if a backpack is heavy, there is a possibility that there might be some parts of the backpack which are also heavy. So if the straps are light, that makes it easier, I guess.
Straps are always account only for a minimal amount of the weight of the backpack. So it makes absolutely no sense if it's about the
Unless
weight of the straps. It
unless the
makes
s-
absolutely no sense,
unless the
unless maybe it has a different meaning. I don't know
no,
about.
no, 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 no. You got it right. But unless the straps are made of concrete or something, I don't know. Let
Yeah, yeah. As we
let's
all
just
know, straps are
well,
always made
they
of
may be
concrete and
made
steel.
of some
Concrete
sturdy
and steel.
metal or something. I agree with you that this is a bit dodgy, but at the same time, it does kind of make sense, right? Because light is opposite of heavy. Anyway, can we just move on?
Yeah, yeah. Please,
Yeah,
please.
yeah, yeah. So let's just quickly check the chat. Uh,
At the same time, me not complaining wouldn't be completely normal.
we've got we've got someone who has just joined us, and that person has a really interesting name. It's 7777. But there's also a gap between the first and the second seven. So I'm not sure what that means, but I guess this is a lucky person. There's a lot of sevens in their name. But I'm sorry, I confused you, Helen. My backpack is always light. Yeah, we blame you, Lucas. It is, after all, a sentence about you. So, yeah, okay.
So I suppose you agree, Lucas, straps are not the heavy part on the backpack.
Listen, Helen,
Um,
I
yeah.
spent whole 10 minutes, 15 minutes on preparing this exercise. So, what do you expect? Like, let's see. This one is, as you can see, about Serkan. Serkan should keep in mind that this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. B. As the temperature dropped, Serkan wrapped himself in a warm peep. Serkan's expression was stoic, as if he were trying to peep the weight of the world on his shoulders. Which one is missing, Helen?
So Serkan should bear in mind, wrap in a warm bear. No, no, that's no, no, no. You know, it can happen. You cut open the inside, the guts of the bear, and it keeps you warm for a moment. A little bit barbaric, but it could work. Um, Stoic, as if you were trying to hold, to what's happening to me today. Second should keep in a warm keep. Was stoic.
Oh, if you don't get this one right, we can always blame Serkan, like we did Lucas with the last one, right? So
Don't worry, I'll blame you. Don't worry, second. Um,
he is probably not even watching this. So
should keep in mind. Should bear. Can you say bear in mind?
yep.
Bear. Yeah, but
So
as the temperature
I,
dropped, second
I,
wrapped
I
himself
think
in a warm
I think the issue is that
bear.
you've never seen a bear fur, Helen. We- I,
Second should fur in mind. No.
no, but like I have seen this before. Like I have seen a bear fur, and with the bear head even. I've seen it. Somebody wearing that. I don't know if it was. I think my ankle, no, uncle. My my uncle used to have that. I vaguely remember that. Yeah. So
That's
it
what happens to you when you keep listening to students' mistakes. Zdenek.
yeah. You're right. Yeah, I'm like the teacher from the Mind Your Language TV show. I end up making the same mistakes that my students make. It is a thing, actually. It is a thing. It
Second's expression was stoic, as if he were trying to. Sorry,
bear the weight of the
none
world on
of
his
these
shoulder. No, no. I've al-
sentences.
I've already told you the answer, Helen. It is bear, indeed. It is
One bear.
bear. Yeah, it is bear for sure. Well, bear in mind, that's obvious, right? It's like keep in mind.
Second wrapped himself in a warm
Yes,
bear. What is a
yes.
bear?
The fur of a bear. It
Yeah,
exists.
but
I have seen it before.
the word fur is missing. I'm sorry.
No, because sometimes people look for shortcuts when they speak English or any language. They economize with the language, and this is one of those cases. I'm sure someone might say that. Honestly, yeah. So
Oh, it
anyway,
is.
it's bear, Helen. Okay, this sentence is about Nadia. Okay, let's wait. Before that, we can quickly check the comments. I don't understand this comment from 7777. I don't understand this comment, I'm afraid. But
He was
anyway,
trying to be.
keep the comments coming, please. Keep the
I
comments
don't
coming.
understand it either.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Probably a word missing there or something. Okay, so here we are. What have I done? Okay, here is one about Nadia. Nadia lit a beep and held it to the end of her cigarette because Nadia is a woman. Nadia's outfit was a perfect beep for the occasion, elegant yet understated. The football game that Nadia was watching ended in a draw, with neither team able to beep the other's skill. So, which word is missing? Which word
Well,
is the
it can
beep?
only be fit.
What would the
Lit.
first what would the first
Sorry, sorry.
sentence
What am
mean
I
then?
saying? Um,
What would the first sentence mean if that were the case, Helen?
getting confused with your sentences.
What do
Nadia
you
lit
do? What do
a
you do with a
cigarette.
cigarette? What do you do with a cigarette?
I light it,
Yep.
but I
And
do
what?
nothing with cigarette. I just put it in the bin.
No, you just yeah, me too, me too. But you must know what other people do with it. So you are right. They light it, but you can also light something else in order to light a cigarette.
Oh, jeez. A match, a perfect
Exactly.
match for the
Yep.
to match the other
A
skill
match. That's it.
of
You
us.
light a
Yeah.
match, the little thing made of wood,
Hmm.
and then also a perfect match for the occasion, um, and to match someone's skills. Right
Hmm.
there, you go. What are people saying here? Third sentence mistake about trying. He was trying should be. Let me check if there was a mistake. As if he were trying to. As if he were trying to bear the way. No, no, this is fine. There's no mistake here. Serkin's expression was stoic, as if he were trying to. Yeah, this is absolutely fine. All right, so what does Lucas say? Very well, Helen. I was struggling with this one. All right, well done, Helen.
I did pretty poorly so far.
I mean, it's not the end of the exercise yet, is it? This one is about Kirilo. Kirilo decided to bank his savings. Ah! All right, someone made a mistake.
Oh, now you have to quickly ask ChatGPT to do
No,
an 11th
it's too
one.
late. It's too late. I'm just gonna read it anyway. Kirilo decided to peep his savings in a high interest account. The children played by the edge of the peep under the watchful eye of their father Kirilo. The bank I did it again, didn't I? Oh my god, what's going on? The river Peep was teeming with fish after the recent rainfall, so Kirilo decided to dust off his fishing rod. The only issue with this triplet is that I think there are two words with the same meaning, right? The riverbank, I
Yeah, I know the
think.
riverbank.
Yeah.
Um, um, yeah, it's the somehow the edge of the river,
Hmm.
the bank.
Yeah. Because you have two riverbanks, the left bank and the right bank, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, this the word is bank, and you can also bank your savings. It's a verb. Obviously, you
Mm.
put it in your account. Basically, that's what your bank account. You put some money in your bank account. That's what it means. So, do we have anyone responding to this mess up, cock up, as they say? No, no one is. So we carry on. Hopefully, it won't happen again. But no promises. Maria Luisa. Maria Luisa's dogs beep echoed through the quiet neighborhood, startling the residents. Maria Luisa gathered beep from the fallen tree to use it as fuel for the fire. And last but not least, Maria Luisa's sharp beep silenced the noisy classroom, demanding attention.
I'm sure Maria Luisa never shouts with her students. It's not shout, don't worry. But at least an easy one. At least an easy one, it's bark.
It is bark indeed, because that's the kind of sound that a dog makes. Yeah,
For a minute, I thought I was bad at vocabulary.
Yeah. The outer part of a tree log is obviously called bark. And then also, actually, uh, bark at someone, it's
At
kind of
last,
like
not at least, at
shout.
last.
It's like to sort of shout at someone, right? Something like that. Okay. So is anybody saying anything in the comments? No, people have gone silent for some reason, which I guess is fair enough. This is the previous one. All
I'm
right. So
surprised, Lucas. That was an easy one. Maybe
yeah.
for the tree bark, it might be a bit tricky if you don't know already the word.
No, I think
Okay, free
Lucas was
blank.
responding to the previous one, I think.
Previous one.
Uh, yeah, yeah,
Oh, outdoor. So I'm sure you got this one.
yeah. So this one is about Pavel. Pavel slipped the beep onto his
Which one we
girlfriend.
have three of them?
Yeah, we have three Pavels in the Achievers Chamber, don't we? That's crazy. So Pavel slipped the beep onto his girlfriend's finger, admiring its sparkling diamond. The phone beep interrupted Pavel's conversation in the Achievers Chamber, causing uh, what? Causing him to sigh in annoyance. The circus performer Pavel jumped through the flaming beep with grace and precision.
Well, I would be A1 if I don't get this one. It's ring.
It is ring indeed. Correct. Yeah, ring. And if some of you are wondering
If I didn't,
what
if I
on earth is the
if I
Achievers
didn't get
Chamber?
this one,
If some of you might be wondering what on earth is the Achievers Chamber, well, it is the group that you can all join as long as you are between B2 to C2 level, because this is a group for high level English learners who aim to get more speaking practice into their life. I've been running this group for more than 2 years. Helen is the beloved admin there, and we've got loads of fantastic members who are a lot of fun and who create this international community. And this is the best thing about it, because they all have different accents and we can all learn from each other. There is a varying level of ability and knowledge, but that's fine because we are very supportive. And yeah, as I said, it's a great place to develop your English for sure, 100%. So to find out more about this, go to the show notes below this video. You will find everything there. It's on my website, teacherzdenek.com. Helen, I'm sorry about this. Um,
yeah.
I had to do a bit of promo, but as you correctly said, the answer is ring. Okay, yeah, exactly, Lucas. Join us in the Achievers Chamber group. That's exactly my point. Okay, where are we? Here. Claire. Claire made a
Is it
valid.
point?
How did you know that?
Well, I know my collocations.
Do you know what's funny though? Like I used it. I used it. The previous sentence before I showed you this was a sentence in which I used the word point. Did you notice that?
Absolutely not.
It was a Freudian slip or something. I don't know. Okay, Claire made a valid point during the debate, swaying many opinions. With a steady hand, Claire aimed at the telescope at the brightest point in the night sky. Claire sharpened her pen. Let me say that again. Claire sharpened her pencil to a fine point before starting her sketch. All right, here is number 9 about Johan,
Not watching. Is there free gaps?
your countryman. Let me quickly check if there are any new
Yeah,
comments.
free gaps.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, what are you saying?
I was just asking you if there were actually free gaps in
Oh,
this set of sentences.
oh yeah. Well, I've only made one mistake so far, Helen. Give me some credit. So this one is about Johan, your countryman, a French person. So The soldier Johann bravely led thee against the enemy lines. Johann forgot to beep his phone overnight, so it died halfway through the day. Johann decided to beep a premium for his top tier services.
What could it be if
What could
it's
it
not charge?
what could it possibly be? It is charge indeed. Um, all clear? I think it is, right?
You charge me. It's a synonym for to attack.
Yep.
You charge your phone, obviously,
Hmm.
and you charge for your services. You make people pay. You name you name a price tag. You
Yep. You name your price
can
and
you
people.
say that you
Mhm.
name a price tag?
I would say you name your price. Price, not
You
prize.
name your
Price.
price. You
You name your
so
price.
you can
You
use the
have,
verb name with it.
yeah, but not price tag, right? Price tag is the thing
Yeah.
that it's like the label,
But,
in my opinion,
mm,
right? Isn't
but
it?
I wasn't sure
I,
about the
I,
verb. But
I know the phrase to name your price, right? But I'm not sure you would
okay.
say name your price tag because price tag
Yeah,
is
yeah,
the
you're
the,
right.
the, the label. Yeah. But
Mhm.
anyway, moving on. Number 10. Let's see if we have some new comments. No, people have gone a bit quiet there. So this is the last one. I think maybe everyone is getting a bit tired at this point. So don't worry, it won't last for much longer. This is the last one. Sibyl, seeing his sister amazing new outfit, Sibyl's brother simply said, "You really beep today." B. The stormy weather caused the boat to
There's a gap missing.
beep violently, making even seasoned sailors such as Sibyl feel queasy. The music
Queasy.
festival was queasier. Queasy.
Mm.
The music festival was filled with electrifying energy of the crowd, making even Sibyl dance to the rhythm of the live beep band. What could it possibly be, Helen? I wonder.
I wonder too. I won't wander for long. Don't worry, it's rock.
Yeah, absolutely. Helen, I have to say, you have rocked today. Well done. By the way, if you're
Uh,
wondering what,
don't need to lie to me. I was completely lame at the beginning of the
I
exercise.
mean, that's the point, right? You gradually you were getting better, and that's the idea. That's exactly the kind of progression I like to, I like my students to make. That's exactly what I want my
I
students to
disagree.
go through.
The last questions were easier.
That's a special manipulation technique that I use that no one knows about. I need to make you feel like you have achieved something. It's all just a lie. It's all pretense. I'm not an actual English teacher. It's all just a marketing trick.
Mm.
No, it's not. It's true. And the fact that it was easier is because I accidentally left the word rock in there. So I blame ChatGPT after all. Yeah. Anyway, if any of you are
Yeah,
wondering
but
what the word
you
Helen, let me finish.
for the
So
previous set, you told me to give you some credit, and you failed me in the very next
yeah,
set of
that's true.
sentences. What is that? You
I'm
should
so
take more time to prepare things. You know.
I'm so sorry. I will definitely work on this. Yeah, Helen, I want to ask a
Yeah.
question. Do you know the meaning of the word queasy?
Not really. Uh,
But you
you
can
mean
work.
like you wanting
Yeah,
to
yeah,
flow, and
exactly.
because
To
you're
throw up,
feeling sick,
wanting
you
to.
have motion sickness.
Yes, you feel like throwing up. You feel sick.
Mm.
You feel nauseous. That's exactly what it is. So that's about it for today. I'm gonna stop sharing now because I've had enough of sharing. I don't know about how about you, but that's more than enough. And yeah, so Next time, it could be you guys. If you're in the Achievers Chamber, it could be you here instead of Helen. To be honest, the topic it could be anything. It could be what you choose. Sometimes we do some fun stuff like this. We have done some riddles, jokes in the past, right? So I thought we could do a quiz. Why not? It certainly attracted the quiz guy. What's his name? Eliox. He always joins when there is a Kahoot quiz. So that, that worked, I guess. Yeah. So I guess that's where we will leave it, Helen. That's where we will part ways, if that's okay with you,
Hmm?
at least for tonight. I mean,
Do
there's
I have
another.
a choice?
Yeah, of course. There's another event in the Achievers Chamber, so you haven't seen the last of me. I promise you that.
Thank God.
Was that sarcastic? Thank God. No, I don't think. Helen is capable of sarcasm. Is she? No, she wouldn't. She
Me never.
All right, guys, thank you very much. And if you enjoyed this video, despite a few hiccups in it, please hit the like button. It does help me out, and it makes me uh, extremely delighted. All right, goodbye.
Bye. Bye.